Okay, so it seems like Aster Arcadia is getting a little bit desperate. Now, obviously, if you don't know, Nijisanji recently, well, I say recently, quite a while ago, actually got rid of Aster Arcadia, saying that they will be separating with Nijisanji as of July 15th and would not resume streaming activities. Obviously, this was to do with a lot of the investigation that's going on behind the scenes and a lot of the allegations from a lot of female, VTubers kind of pointing some things out, which they found very odd and weird. And obviously, if you guys want to go see a lot of the stuff behind that, I have previous videos on Aster Arcadia if you guys want to go watch them. But essentially, I wanted to talk today about his obviously new account, which he's trying to rebrand over on and trying to create this new image, I guess, to kind of escape whatever is going on. Because, if he tried, a lot of people ask the question, why didn't he, go to do another VTuber? Why didn't he just re-debut as another VTuber and just kind of get away with it? Because, again, it's really easy just to switch up a model and a lot of people wouldn't really notice you. Well, obviously, it's one, because the VTuber community is very resilient in finding, obviously, new people and finding people who have switched accounts and things, whether it's for a good reason or a bad reason. But also as well, he can finally escape the VTuber community if he tries to do a little bit of IRL content, which is what he's done over on his channel over on Aeytha. Now, obviously, a lot of people have not been happy about this at all, especially considering a lot of the things that he's done. And it seems like he is trying to start up this channel now. But it seems like this channel isn't going so well for him at the moment. And I think that's a lot of what people had concerns with because, many people thought, oh God, this guy's going to blow up. He's going to get into the circles of a lot of IRL people who haven't known exactly what he has done. And then obviously, kind of protect him or whatever and try to interact with him more. And obviously people don't want that for him, especially considering everything. And well, if you look at Twitch tracker recently, as you can see here, at the very start, this is why people were worried. He's pulling in stuff like 513 views, 140, 180. But as you can see, it's slowly gone down and down and down over the course of the month, which a lot of people have been very happy about because obviously it means that he's not getting that kind of traction that maybe he wanted to have in the beginning, and it's quite funny. And he's getting desperate to the point where he's doing certain streams now, which I'll show you in a second. Now, yeah, as I said, it's going slowly down as people begin to lose interest in, what he actually looks like and things. And I think that is why he had such a pull at the very start, was because obviously due to a lot of the Aster Arcadia stuff. And that's why he's very, very heavily leaned in on the Aster Arcadia stuff too. Obviously, if you know, over on his Twitter and places like that, one of the first people he followed was Aster Arcadia's obviously old account. And, a lot of people then kind of, linked him up with the VTuber, and that's how people found him. And obviously there's still a lot of people out there who still defend him for everything that he's done and, still support him on whatever. So there's many people going over there, and that's what he's kind of banking on people that we would see that, oh, I used to be Aster Arcadia, and then the people that were left supporting him can go over there and support him. But I don't think it worked out in that case, as a lot of people have left, especially after he full face revealed over on, Twitch. I've heard that he did face reveal before his kind of VTuber debut as well, before he was even Aster Arcadia. But obviously this is the first time since the whole, incident with Nijisanji went down. And you can see here, he's even like losing followers every day. So it seems like it's not going particularly well for him at the moment, to the point where he has to do streams like this. Obviously, a lot of people have been talking about it over on the CRUMBLES subreddit, saying, bad news for everyone, he finally found the ingredients, tag spoilers for obvious sex pest warnings. They say tonight, Aeytha's cooking, doing his first ever cooking stream. He will cook with real food in a real kitchen. We are not dreaming, chat. How many stars do you think he will get? So obviously, yeah, if you don't know, there's been a very, very long kind of joke running in the community of Aeytha, Aster Arcadia, saying that he's going to do a cooking stream, which never happened, obviously due to a lot of the investigation going on and him just not streaming during all of that. And, it's been a running joke, like, when's he going to get the ingredients to do the cooking stream? And obviously this is him doing the cooking stream. And there's only one reason why he's doing this, is because a lot of people would be interested in the cooking stream itself, seeing as it's been a long running joke in the community, which obviously can kind of show you how desperate he is to do that kind of stuff. Now, obviously, people in the comments saying, I hope he gets food poisoning, to be honest, because it would be perfect irony. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I mean, I don't really want to incite any kind of harm to anybody. But obviously that is what that person's saying. They're saying he's been sourcing his ingredients for about 9 months. Surely some of them have gone off by now, which that's quite a funny follow-up. Or another black stream hits and has to delay the stream. Is it how has he never seen repercussion or consequences? They say, yeah, pretty much they let him off scot-free. And now the creep thinks that he's invincible. Considering the amount of fan art he's been reposting on his Twitter, yes, people are drawing fan art of him. I grow more and more concerned every day. We really need to block him on Twitter. I keep forgetting too. Which obviously is, yes, very concerning, as there's a lot of people who have been supporting him lately. But as I said as well, if you look at the Twitch stats, you can see there's a very, very obvious decline. You can see it goes 500 to 100, 180 to 90 to 80 to 60 to 50 and all the way down to 40 at one point. So again, it keeps going down and down and down. And obviously that is just max viewers, by the way. That isn't even average viewers. Obviously, if you look at this like latest stream, yeah, his average viewers is around 42. His lowest point was about like 29 viewers near the end. So I think obviously, yeah, a lot of people should consider that as well. And also I think he is kind of killing his own channel anyways by just playing League of Legends. Which is, yeah, obviously one of the worst games to play in terms of Twitch viewership. But hey, if he wants to kill a channel, that's totally fine with me. I say because the people responsible for making it happen thought it would reflect badly on them simply because they waited so long to do anything. And that stirring the pot at the point would be a worse option than quietly walking him out the door and hope the audience forgot about the whole thing. They said, unfortunately, I'm not sure how much that would have helped. Anyone aware of his PL would be aware of the allegations, and his fans seem more than happy enough to ignore them. Obviously, it would have been better if they didn't go about it this way. So what consequences were you guys expecting? This guy went from 300,000 subs to 1.5 thousand followers and struggles to get more than 1k views on a 7-hour live stream, with now around 80 to 90 average viewers. From the second largest VTuber corporation to a small number than many indies, it's a pretty massive fall compared to even Twisty, who has 20,000 subs, and even her hour-long streams often get 4,000 views on her channel. So he's actually down to around 40 to 50 CCV now. Even his hardcore fans are leaving. He's really not going to attract any new viewers because the dude tilts really bad when he is losing in competitive games and becomes really quiet and passive-aggressive. Again, I haven't really seen his streams, so if that is the case, obviously that's not going to be a very enjoyable experience for anybody to watch. And also, I do think it's partially due to this face reveal too. I think a lot of people, not like, I don't want to like make any comments on his appearance at all, but I think a lot of people who, especially VTuber fans, will not want to watch him just due to the fact that he's not a VTuber. They were initially interested and wanted to support him because obviously for some reason they still support him. But after a while, they're like, damn, this isn't a VTuber. Again, he's not really that charismatic or anything like that. He's tilting out on League games. Maybe I should just leave and go watch a VTuber that I like, And I think that is partially the case. A lot of VTuber fans don't like watching people that aren't VTubers. Now, that's not to say everybody, and that's why he still does have some viewers. But I think, his overall appearance and stuff hasn't really helped them at all. And I don't think making that switch was helpful at all. I think he would have held on to more viewers if he did just re-debut as a different VTuber and still promoted the fact that he used to be Aster Arcadia. They said fading into obscurity and being abandoned by his once hardcore fans is honestly the best punishment he could receive, which is 100%, one of the, that's true. And that's why I'm so happy that, obviously this is going so terribly for him at the moment, because obviously, nothing is growing. And if in fact he's actually losing followers, losing viewers and everything like that, which many people in the comment section are also happy about too. Said because he was a dude in Nijisanji, said they can get away with murder, but the girls can't step one toe out of line without getting punished. They said stop giving him free publicity, which I do think is true. But also, whenever I'm making a video like this, and also whenever people are making negative kind of posts about this, I don't think it's free publicity. I mean, yes, it does get people talking about him more, but if anything, it just kind of gives people more kind of awareness about what he's done and who he is. And because if you stop talking about him altogether, that just increases the chances that you're going to let him kind of snake his way into some IRL community where he can just pretend that none of this ever happened, and obviously the people staying silent will stay silent, so there's nothing to worry about really. And obviously whenever if we keep talking about it though and keep bringing up all of this stuff to do with him, then obviously it's going to start to get a little bit annoying for him, despite him, obviously maybe gaining a couple of viewers due to the fact that people are interested. But at the same time, they also have that thought in the back of their mind, like, oh, he's been like a massive sex pest over in Nijisanji, things like that, So obviously, They're saying male livers really have it good in Niji. Even if you did some illegal or criminal stuff, the company and fan base would still be on your side, which is, yeah, 100% true. And yeah, obviously a lot of people have been happy in the comments that obviously things are getting a little bit desperate for him and the views have been dropping. But yeah, as you can see, he is getting pretty desperate now with a lot of these cooking streams and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see what he exactly does next, because again, it's just pretty pathetic to see. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. They do have V cards out at the moment, so if you guys want to go get those, I definitely recommend going over there. You can get yourself 10% off. Remember, I even used my own code to get some binders, so obviously, yeah, that's pretty sick. And maybe I'll do a video of me opening up the V cards whenever they, you know, show up here. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.